one of the most striking features in the entire scene. But the most incredible part is this. Most of the objects in this image aren't labeled, not because they're unimportant, but because they've never been studied before. Many have never even been seen until now. Thanks to Rubin's unmatched depth and wide field of view, countless new galaxies and structures are finally coming into focus, waiting for astronomers to explore them for the first time. Galaxies and stars aren't the only things hiding in this image. There's something else scattered all over it, hidden in plain sight. You might not notice it at first, but once you zoom in, it becomes obvious. This part of the picture has been photobombed by asteroids. You can spot them as colored streaks cutting across the image. These streaks mark the paths of asteroids moving through our solar system during Rubin's long exposures. They're just passing through, but Rubin software is smart enough to detect them and remove them from the final stacked image, so the deep view of the universe stays clean. Here are a few clips of asteroids discovered by the Vera Rubin Observatory. And what's amazing is that we're seeing many of these objects for the very first time. In just 10 hours of observing, Rubin detected nearly 2,100 new asteroids flying through our solar system. To put that in perspective, all other telescopes on Earth and in space combined find about 20,000 asteroids in an entire year. Rubin found 1/10 of that in a single night. As of today, astronomers have identified about 1 million asteroids in our solar system, but Rubin is poised to multiply that number 5-fold. Within just a few years, it's expected to push the count to 5 million, revolutionizing our understanding of the small bodies that orbit our sun. Rubin's sharp eyes catch what other observatories miss, like these faint asteroid trails. It made me think, what if we had something like that for the news? Most of us only see a narrow slice of reality, shaped by the outlets we follow, the region we live in, or the algorithm
As
that
long
feeds
as
us
they're not
headlines.
fucking
When
Hispanic.
it comes to science news, it gets even trickier. Headlines are often exaggerated or oversimplified to get clicks. That's why I
Or
use Ground
Muslim.
News. It's a platform that helps you cut through bias and hype by comparing how different media
Or
outlets
whatever
are
the hell
covering
the
the
new
same
one is
story.
now.
It shows you political slant, headline framing, and even what stories you might be missing entirely. For example, when the first images from the Vera Rubin Observatory were released, I wanted to make sure I was reading unbiased, credible coverage. Ground News made that easy. This story was covered by 197 news sources, and with Ground News, I could instantly see that the bias distribution was almost equal. I could even check the factuality ratings of each outlet, verified by 3 independent media monitoring organizations. And here's something cool. The founder of Ground News is a former NASA engineer, so you'll find a strong foundation for trustworthy science coverage too. My favorite feature? The blind spot. It highlights stories that are disproportionately covered by one side of the political spectrum, so you're always aware of what your feed might be leaving out. If you're only interested in topics like science, technology, or space, there's even a feature called Interest Pages that filters the noise and shows you only what matters to you. And for viewers of this channel, there's a special offer. For a limited time, you can subscribe and get 40% off the Unlimited Access Vantage plan.
Oh, we lost that one.
Screen, or heading to
Oh, damn fucking people asking for money.
The link is also in
You
the
gotta be
description.
shitting me.
Now, back to space.
Oh my god, back to space. Back to space. Let's go to... Let's go to some local news. Let's do, up to date Minnesota protesting. God, this thing's so outdated. There's way too much shit going on right now. Way too much shit going on right now. It's gonna take me a minute. Everything wants to go like 8 months behind.
What's your name?
I want this one. There we go.
I think it was the worst weaponization of a political opponent in the history of the world, let alone this country. And I hope that everybody's, they're involved in it. I'm not. I'm the one that had to suffer through it and ultimately win. But what they did was criminal. Deranged.
Blah, blah, blah. Hate politics. Well, you know what?
His interviewer was, I think that was Weissman.
You keep hating it, and this is what fucking happens. You get a retard and another retard who's an alcoholic and is supposed to be controlling the FBI. And then this orange motherfucker that has to paint his hand because he's getting so many injections for his cerebral imbalance. And he's got his finger on the button. Like, seriously? Holy shit. Is Mother Nature gonna get us first? Or is this fucker with the potential for a nuclear holocaust gonna get us first? Either way, we're fucked. And I hope you don't have kids. I hope you don't have kids. Oh, because they're fucked now. Fucked for generations. Thank you for voting, you ignorant fucks. But I don't hold you responsible. I mean, I thought you guys, might have been smart, but apparently you're not. Ignorance is bliss. And ignorance gives us President Trump running the country, and then this fucking asshole, Kash Patel, who loves taking those airplanes out, charging the American taxpayer how many millions of dollars so he can go get drunk with the Olympic team. Like,
because she's very meticulous, and this wasn't so meticulous. As she looked into the
fucking conservative, my ass. This is fucking stupidity. Absolute stupidity. Well, I'm gonna talk about it too because it's very important. And yeah, I know nobody wants to talk politics, but this is the goddamn time to talk politics. Look at what the fuck is happening, and I invest myself in a story. Well,
it would have been 4 years before you got him in more. You would have had some that didn't even get in, all because
he's a good story.
Obstruction. So John Thune did a great job. I must have signed 200.
I don't know if you ever watched The Simpsons, but they kind of predicted this like a long time ago.
He didn't want to do it, but he was forced to do it by the Democrats. And as far as the shutdown is concerned, this is a Democrat Schumer shutdown.
No.
He's trying to do it to get relevance back into the party because he's a loser.
It's you're fucking stupid. Shutdown.
But I think he's losing IQ points with time.
I just lost so much money on the stock market because this fucking idiot. Yeah, big balls. What the fuck happened to Big Balls? I hope that fucker gets prosecuted.
Because you have these radical left judges that they beat the hell out of this guy.
Bring that fucker to justice.
Against this one guy who was